Aquarius, this is your energy reading for the week of the 19th of July to the 25th. I'm just going to get started with the cards that I've already shuffled. I have some astral cards here. I am recording this on the Cancer new moon, so we'll see what messages Spirit has for you. Of course, this is a reading for next week, but maybe some information can get channeled a lot easier now that we're at the new moon today. Ace of Pentacles, Sun, Three of Wands. So right off the bat, this is probably going to be a reading regarding career, finances, and business. If you are looking for more clarity on how to get started, or if you've already gotten started and you're waiting for things to come in, this week is a good time to focus on your endeavors, your projects. If you're waiting for something, you should have what you seek this week. If it's not the actual thing, it's some kind of clarity on what you are asking about, what you are pondering on. You should get clarity on that information. Whatever you're seeking, you're going to get clarity. So there's going to be some type of communication coming in regarding finances and business. It's going to be good news. This might be divine information with this Ace of Pentacles. So it may be something coming through your intuition, or it might be actual financial advice or something more tangible. Something more tangible that you can really use in the physical world. So it's not necessarily just you using your intuition or you getting an idea or something, but whatever it is coming in next week, and it's going to be, I'm seeing that it's going to be positive. So this isn't something you worry about. If you are worrying about it right now, whatever problem or issue you may be having, it may not be that. It may be something like you're seeking to pivot in some sort of way, or you're trying to reap benefits or something. It's coming. Right. Yeah, this is definitely having to do with a career, and it might affect your home and family life. With this fourth house, you have fourth house, 10th house, and 12th house with the astral cards. So with this Three of Wands pretty much implies that you've already gotten something started. So whatever you're building, whatever you are trying to bring in is definitely coming next week. So you've already done the sacrifice and surrender. You've already planted seeds. Now you're waiting for something to come in. So this might be you're waiting for payment for a job you've done, and it's coming. You may have been in a period where you were waiting on people to pay you for a job you've done, or if you've sent out invoices, they're coming in. And also, if you are honestly looking for clarity on ideas on how to move forward with some situation, maybe home and family, with this fourth house, maybe you are, I'm just getting somebody is maybe looking to move. So this might be like a house that you're trying to establish a family in. You're looking to move to a permanent position. You're going to get news about that, and I'm seeing it's going to be good news. You have all house cards with this astral deck. They're are different types of cards that can come out. You have all of the house cards, so maybe you are truly looking for some type of stability. Maybe you've already put in an offer for something for could be a house, a car, maybe a promotion with the 10th house. So you'll get good news next week, and you'll get there's going to be some type of satisfaction after a time of just a lot of sacrifice and building. It may feel like it's divinely timed, and you'll get exactly what you're looking for sometime next week, or you'll get the news of something. Altar fire, altar earth, Father God. Yeah, so with these cards here, you have altar of fire, and that is like, these two cards are like the ace cards in this deck. So you have pretty much Ace of Pentacles twice, and it says limited prosperity for altar of earth. I don't know if you can see that. And good juju on the altar of fire. And with this Father God card, like I said before, probably like with the sun, since that's considered masculine, with this, it really does imply that this is something financial, something like surrounding the business, something that will help you with home and family. But this is definitely a career focus, financial focus reading for next week. You may have honestly just been praying about some information to come through, or money to come in after you've spent time sacrificing and surrendering. So you might receive the fruits of your labor this upcoming week. See what angel card you got. Yeah, spiritual acceleration. You are experiencing spiritual upgrades, move forward. Yeah, so honestly, this is both spiritual and career-wise. You might have a spiritual practice, a spiritual business that you've been working on. If it's not, that's fine also. But whatever you are seeking, you're going to get clarity on it, and it's going to move your life forward in all aspects: family, home, career. You're going to get, because it seems like you have already done the deeper work. You've already been working on yourself, working on your business, working on your ideas. You've already done the work to lay down a foundation. So now you reap the benefits coming of this upcoming week. It'll get started if you have already laid the foundation. If you haven't, you'll get more clarity on what you should be doing. And it is going to be prosperous. So even if you haven't started yet, you'll get some information or some type of communication about you moving forward in any endeavors that you have been seeking about or praying about. Let's see. I want to cover up the cards, but I want you to be able to see it. So you got water spirits, overflowing abundance, wealth, and fertility. Again, it's pretty much the Ace of Pentacles. Again, abundance, overflowing, limitless prosperity. And it has here, right on top of this 12th house of sacrifice and surrender, time to release and make room for new growth. So with the Archangel Michael card and the 12th house sacrifice and surrender, it seems like you have already let go of something, or you need to, so that you can move forward. But it seems like you are already in this process, so we don't have to worry about that. But what you have released and let go of. If it was like a conflicting type of situation with home and family and career, if you've been looking for like balance, whatever sacrifice you have made in the past, and it may seem like it was too big of a burden, or maybe you felt like you didn't make the right decision, you get more clarity on that situation also. But it seems to me that you have made the right decision. You'll reap the benefits of those decisions that you've already made. And with the snake charmer, with the power of charm and seduction, I'm honestly reading this as more, you're doing more marketing for a business. So if you are looking to advertise your business, you're going to get ideas to do that. The communication, the thoughts that you may be having, it will help you. It'll help assist you in marketing and advertising your business, so you can reach the audience that you are looking for, reach your target market to increase your prosperity. So look out for ideas, marketing ideas, whatever you do. If it be a spiritual business, maybe something creative comes to you intuitively. So jump on it. And I'm going to stop here for you, Aquarius. So good luck coming up next week, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi, Cancer. This is your energetic reading for the week of July 19th through the 25th. So I have pre-shuffled some cards. I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start with your tarot cards. Let's see what Spirit has for you for next week. I am recording this on the new moon in Cancer, so I want to make sure I get you guys' reading out or get it recorded on the new moon. And of course, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So coming up next week, you're going to get more intuitive guidance on how to, relieve your maybe your physical or financial struggles. You're going to get a new start, not just like a new beginning, but you're going to get more intuitive knowing on how to get around whatever tricky situation you are in. Again, it might be financial, maybe physical with this card. So there might be some health issues. There may be something plaguing you from the past. Because I see this Emperor and this Page of Pentacles looking over to my right, your left, I guess. They're looking behind. This may be one of those situations where spiritually, emotionally, it could be physically. It doesn't matter. You have to go back to kind of move forward. We also are in a Mercury retrograde. We may not be in it yet. I'm not sure. But if we are, you may have to review past decisions that you've made and pretty much figure out where to start from there. So you're going to review your past and you're going to get more intuitive downloads on how to move forward. So that's how it's going to work out. It's kind of like a slow down to speed up, but you will speed up. So whatever issues that you are battling in any area of your life, make sure you are meditating, make sure you are reviewing and listening also. Listening to whatever intuitive hits you get because they're directly from the divine. Meditate on things that may not be so comfortable to review and think about, but they'll help you move forward. Your solution is basically somewhere in the past. So how you move forward is you have to go back and remember or review what's happened before. So, you don't make the same mistakes twice, and you may have actually missed something back then. Something might be revealed to you once you start reviewing the past in regards to your current situation. Yeah. Okay, so you have the South Node and it's in reverse. So the South Node pretty much speaks about, past lifetimes. There's something that needs to be looked at before you can move forward to your upgrade. And again, the upgrade is coming with this High Priestess and the Sirius card. There's going to be a lot of healing, and I'm thinking it's more spiritual, but again, with the sixth house, it might be physical. Either way, spirituality is a part of this healing. You will get the upgrade, but you actually have to take the initiative to review and to be more mindful. Be more mindful of how you have been living up to this point, and pretty much focus on how to move forward by correcting what you did in the past. So with these beads, if you have a mala, you might, once you start chanting, things might correct on a alchemical level if you chant and be more dedicated and more structured when you are make your meditation and your chanting, if you want to do that, make it more routine. With this sixth house, this may help you get into a pattern so that you can go back and review. But you'll need to be consistent. It needs to be a daily routine. That's what I'm getting with the spiritual regala. If you do chanting, if you have mala beads, if you read your Bible, whatever spiritual practice that you have, you can advance if you take out the time to really make your spiritual practice a part of your daily routine. That's going to help you. That's going to assist you. And here with this courting card, it says, allow others to care for you. And I'm thinking with this Emperor card and this Page of Pentacles, and I know that with this cosmic upgrades, it has master, student, teacher. So if you allow spirit to kind of guide you, you can grow faster. This allow others to take care of you may actually be spirit. You can get clarity on why things are the way they are. If you just stick to your, schedule, be more devoted to your spiritual practices, you can come out of whatever issue that is plaguing you right now. And again, next week may be the start of that. You can start at any time, but again, this is an energy reading for next week. So I'm just giving you the idea of what can happen next week, or just keep you abreast of what spirit is like nudging you towards. And you have to make sure that you don't go back to your old ways and patterns. There might be some bad habits. Again, sixth house issues. You might need to review your sixth house. See if any planets are transiting that house. And it's not only spiritual, it is physical. So it could be your work, just the way you're living, just trying to, it seems like you are trying to move forward, but what's keeping you from moving forward or getting out of this dilemma that you're in right now is past behaviors, and you need to review them. You need to make sure you don't make the same mistake twice with this extinct card. This is the beginning of your transformation, and it's going to be a lot more grounded, even though it involves spirituality, if that makes sense. So again, keep up with your spiritual practices. Maybe next week get started on trying to make it a habit of chanting, of meditating, just getting more devoted. I don't like to use the word discipline, but if you just get more devoted to your spiritual practice, it will pay off in the end. Yeah, so the shadow card here speaks again of like the trials and tribulations that you probably have gone through. This is technically the moon card. So that might have been like a lot of confusion about, why am I going through this again? Why is this happening? All of these answers can be, resolved. All these answers can be clarified if you just stop and review what has not worked in the past, or maybe like some bad habits you may have started up again. You have to do a little bit of shadow work, but you may have gotten yourself into situations by behaving a little bit risky, and you may not need to take that approach to living life anymore. With this peacemaker, this persistent patience is putting me in the mind of someone who may live a little fast, and maybe it's time to kind of slow down. Maybe you've gotten to a point where you have made all these impulsive decisions and things aren't where you want it to be. What's going to help heal this and get you back into flow is definitely going to be balance and patience. So this is like the temperance card. You have to balance. You have to make sure you're not going off on the deep end with any situation. Everything needs to be grounded. You need to take like grounded action. So maybe even if you're uncomfortable with doing shadow work or spiritual work on your own, maybe it's time to get a therapist. There might be things from childhood that needs to be healed, but something is plaguing you from the past, and the only way that you move forward starting next week is if you go back and pay attention to what you've done and how it's affected you. You're just reviewing your life. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, so again, you have more cards that kind of confirm that you're not comfortable. This is a card of discomfort, debilitated. Again, it may be some physical health issues. Wherever you are right now, you're not comfortable. And it is stopping you in your growth. But with this full moon eclipse, again, you do your shadow work. If you go within, you're going to get your answers. Again, it's related to things in the past. This is the Cancer new moon. I'm speaking to Cancers, and maybe a lot of fourth house type of energies going on. Like it's something related to your body, your home, your past, ancestral, all of that type of stuff. You really need to focus on what's going on, what's beneath the surface, I would say, because that's where you're going to get the answers to the questions that you need. You're going to be able to slow down to speed up. You're going to have an acceleration, like this card right here, this Archangel Michael card suggests spiritual acceleration. You're going to be able to move forward, but you do have to go back to move forward. All right, Cancer, I think this completes the reading. Again, move forward, but make sure you do it in a grounded way, and make sure you are paying attention to your impulses. Make sure you stay balanced, review your health, review your finances, whatever keeps you stable and gets you out of this discomfort, put it to the forefront. You can use this Mercury retrograde to do just that. So I hope you have a good week, and I will see you next time. Hi, Scorpio. This is your energy reading for the week of July 19th through the 25th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Risings. So I've already gotten everything shuffled today. So I'll go ahead and start with the tarot cards to see what Spirit has for you. So you got the Knight of Rods, the Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. It seems like everybody is getting a lot of career and financial energy. So with this High Priestess in reverse and this Eight of Pentacles, it seems like you are avoiding something within your work. There is something that is trying to get your attention, or something you should be paying attention to. It's coming to a head next week. This doesn't necessarily have to be conflict, but there is something that you have been avoiding. Maybe at work, you may have been avoiding getting started with something, Scorpio. But next week, it seems like you're going to have to make a choice. There's a choice to be made. Even if you don't make the choice, the problem is going to make itself known, and it's going to come straight towards you. This Knight of Rods, it is heading right straight towards the Eight of Pentacles. It's looking in that direction. So whatever you've been trying to avoid is going to come and tap you on the shoulder, and you're not going to be able to avoid it next week, Scorpio. And you're a water sign. You know when things aren't really right intuitively, but stop avoiding your intuition. Stop avoiding what needs to be handled. It doesn't have to be like workplace conflict, but that's what I'm seeing for you. Again, this could be like you avoiding doing some project that you've been trying to put off. Some situation may happen next week to where you can't put it off anymore. You can't avoid it. You can't turn a blind eye to it. It's going to show up to be addressed. So let me get your astral cards and see what you have here. This 12th house astral card, if you can see at the bottom here, has shadow self, karma, suffering, escapism, isolation, hidden truths, secrets, fears, hidden enemies, retreat, or enlightenment. So again, you are trying to avoid something. Something might not be as comfortable to address or to look at, and you're trying to escape. It's like you're trying to bury yourself in work. You're trying to do whatever distracts you. Again, you have the Moon card, and it may be a little bit deeper than work. You may have to really look at what's going on in your surroundings. And if you see here, this astral card, it is the High Priestess. So you got the High Priestess twice. With sacred wisdom and light of the feminine, you definitely need to go in. There's something deeper to an external situation that's happening. There's something deeper to it. You are avoiding something maybe because of a past situation. You are trying to not relive something. But if you address it, if you master this situation, it'll bring blessings. It'll, like you see it here, blessings, expansion, increase, fertility, positive results, talent, skill, mastery, inspiration. So, for example, if you are avoiding getting started on a business, or you have an idea that you need to get started on, you've been nudged to do it, or something deeper is holding you back from moving forward. If you address that, you're going to master whatever it is that you are doing. Whatever this project is, it's going to yield positive results. But you can't avoid anymore, Scorpio. You have to address the issue head on. You have to put in the action. You have to put in the work. That's what this Knight of Rods is. You have to get started. Again, like I said before, there might be some deeper reason on why you are putting this off. You got the High Priestess twice. Something you you may have experienced in the past has you hesitating. But you have to address it and you have to move forward, because this, whatever is coming, whatever you need to get done, it's going to be a blessing for you in the end. You're going to master something. The Eight of Pentacles is like a card of mastery. And it brings, good results. These talents and these skills, you need to put whatever it is that you are holding back on, you need to put it out. You need to address the underlying issues of why you don't want to do this. Let's see. Justice, Root of Air, and Goddess Circle. So Goddess Circle in this deck is like the Wheel of Fortune. And I think Root of Air, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the Page of Air. Like the Page of Swords. And of course, Judge is the Justice. So whatever situation, whatever issue, whatever scenario that you are replaying that's really keeping you from moving forward, it's keeping you from what you actually deserve. And I'm seeing with this Root of Air, it's something like you're good at something. So this could be like you already have the skills, but you have stage fright, but you are a master at it. Behind closed doors, you are so good with it. Look, 33, got 33 again. And of course, you have 2 here. It's 11, but you have 2 here, and that's the High Priestess. You're a master at something, and it needs to be revealed for your benefit, and it may assist someone else. But regardless of anybody else, it's more for you because you are accepting situations that you don't deserve, Scorpio. You staying hidden in this shadow, Scorpio, is not really benefiting you in the long run. You get what you deserve once you shine a light on your skills and your talents and your abilities. Let me see what. Yeah, so you have the card. This is like the Archangel cards, and you have Amethyst, Metamorphosis. You are in a vortex of deep transformation, surrender to the process that's unfolding. And you have 12th house here. Now, whatever has you afraid of moving forward, surrender that so you can go through this metamorphosis. This is something you enjoy, and you deserve to reap the benefits for it. But you have to change from within so you can see that outward change. Again, I believe you already are a master of something. It's something like maybe stage fright, maybe you were shy. Something is keeping you behind. And whatever that is, it needs to be healed so you can get the life you deserve. There's some type of fear, some type of anxiety that keeps you from shining as bright as you need to be, Scorpio. And this disseminating moon card is just telling you to relax. Whatever is influencing you to feel this type of way, it's a lie. Once you step out, it might be a little nerve-wracking. It's going to be out of your comfort zone, but this is where you belong and you will actually enjoy it. It's not like you're going to struggle in this new position, in this new project. You're going to shine. So whatever fear is lying to you, let it go because it's not real. And with this Hearth card, it just seems like, you have the rainbows in the back. You have this fire. You are on fire. There is something within you that is going to be a blessing for others to receive it and see it and just bask in whatever this is. Whatever you have under lock and key, once you reveal it, it's going to be a blessing to you and everybody else outside of you. Okay, you have Extinct, Spiritual Bond, and Cleanse. If you can make this like a solid commitment, this project, this business, this position, whatever it is, whatever skills and talents if you can be committed to it, again, it's going to help free you of a life that you are living that is not, it's not deserving of your time. With this extinct card, is you need to let go of an old life. It's not benefiting you anymore. It doesn't fit you. It's not giving you what you need. But you have to be committed to changing and transforming. So with this cleanse card, purify the mind, body, and spirit. Again, whatever anxiety, whatever blockages, mental, I don't really believe that it's a physical thing, but still take the steps to like cleanse mentally, physically, and spiritually to get you in a mood to where you want to do this. Maybe do like, uncrossing work, like do cleansing spiritual work that will assist you in moving forward. That'll get rid of some of the fear and anxiety. Because you're good at what you do. Whatever it is, you're good at it. So it's not like you need to practice. It's not like you, of course, we all need to practice and take our gifts and talents seriously. But you're already at this master level. That's what I'm saying. You just need to be cleansed of all of the blockages that may plague you. Because you got it, Scorpio. Just make sure you cleanse. Starting next week. Make sure you are committed to this new way of life. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading for the week of July 19th to the 25th. I will see you later, and good luck. Bye. Hi, Pisces. This is your energetic reading for the week of July 19th through the 25th. I have already shuffled. So I'm going to get straight into it, starting with the tarot cards. This reading, of course, is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you, Pisces. So I guess it's kind of hard to refute this, but with these cards. So Pisces, you may have dealt with some betrayal in your close circle. If it hasn't already happened, you may get word of it next week. But I don't think it's going to be a surprise. This might be a frenemy situation. With the Three of Swords, honestly, Pisces, I'm seeing that you've already been heartbroken because you already know what the situation is. More heartbroken that right now you don't feel like you have anybody in your corner, like you haven't found good people. But with this Magician card, of course, all things are possible. So you might not be in the spot you want to be in right now, but come next week, you're going to get solid confirmation of what you already know. With this Five of Swords, it seems like these people may not just be, the people that you are associating with right now may not just be harmful to you, but in general, they're not good people. They're harmful to others. I'm seeing that there's going to be a light shed on that also. This person is trying to hide, but the sun is coming up. I don't see them getting away with how they've treated you. With the Three of Cups and the Magician, I just kind of want to tell you that you don't have to be around these people. You may feel that you need to for some odd reason. They may give you something that you really need, maybe like it's, or not need, but desire. They give you social capital, but you can manifest this social capital. Whatever you need, you can manifest it yourself. You don't have to depend on others. Your star can shine just as bright. Again, these aren't good people, so what may happen is that something good actually happens for you, and these people pretty much show you exactly who they are. You know, you could already be manifesting something good for your life. It could come in next week, and the people who are around you, these frenemies, pretty much show their hand. Okay, we have Aries, I am taking charge. We got the Magician again with Mercury. You can see that. Magician again. And Raven, seen through illusions. Yeah. So maybe you are a little delusional, Pisces. Maybe you have been trying to live in this land of Delulu, you know, trying to move forward. That might be kind of your way of manifesting. I know I'm not going to speak on the law of attraction, but maybe, again, going back to the social capital, maybe this was your way of trying to move up in the world, climb the ladder, whatever ladder that is. So you surrounded yourself with the quote unquote, not right type of people, but the people that can take you places. But with this Magician twice, Light of the Messenger, it seems, and this Aries card, this Aries, if you can see it, it says, I am. The thing is, you're the emperor, Pisces. You are who you're looking for. These people, they may have some type of pull socially, but from the cards, from Spirit is saying that you are it. You are that girl, that guy. You are the person that you are trying to become, trying to manifest. Whatever you are trying to do, you got all of the tools. I think that's just self-explanatory. You really don't need these people. It seems like you are the star. If you manifest in a different type of way, you have here, clear your mind. You see this with Mercury: communication, mind, thoughts, intellect, information, reason, memory, perceptions, opinion, ideas, lying, and trickery. So it's really just telling you to make sure you use whatever skills or resources that you already have. And it seems like you got a lot. You are the star of this group. Maybe you just don't know it. That might be another illusion. You are participating, and you might be supplying these so-called influencers with the juice that they actually need. You are the source, Pisces. So see through that illusion. You're the one that has the gift. Whatever it is, you already have it. All you need to do now is put that into action. This could be something as like, let me see, I'm just getting the idea of throwing a party. If you are the one putting the event together, it could come out 10 times better than what you could ever be invited to from these people. It's these cards, and Spirit is basically trying to tell you you are the star of the show. You already got it. Okay. Oh, goodness. So you got the Chiefess, Strength Tested, the Deviant, Chaos and Destruction, and the Peacemaker, Persistent Patience. This is like the Strength, the Tower, and the Temperance card. And Temperance is kind of similar to the Magician, like you're alchemizing your situation. But your strength has been tested. There's a little bit of sadness because these people that you are surrounding yourself with, again, it seems like they are connected to something that you want or you desire, and it's just not coming into fruition as you would want it to. This is not a situation you need to be in. It's time to kind of go out and create your own social capital, Pisces. You are a media darling, and you're not understanding what you have. You don't understand your own star power. So these friendships that are built on shaky ground, It's going to fall. There's no real solid foundation. These people are not reliable. These people really aren't giving you what you need. You may be incurring the worst destruction just by hanging out around them. But come next week, it probably will come to a head, and you probably will see exactly why you need to turn tail and go the opposite way, go the opposite direction of wherever they are heading. And you can create your own life. You can create what it is you desire. You don't have to depend on wishy-washy or deviant people. You got this. You got it on your own. And you can level up and get the friends and supporters you actually deserve. Third eye chakra, Gabriel, divine emergence. Look at this. It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and gifts. So yeah, Pisces, again, this just kind of tells me your own imagination, your own inner knowing, this manifestation power that you have just naturally as you are, it'll help you shine. If you're out seeking influence or you're seeking fame, you certainly have the star power to maintain whatever it is you're trying to shine a light on. It's just you have to come out of the shadows behind these people. You are a natural star. You're a natural talent. You don't have to depend or wait on others. Okay, you got the North Node and you got full moon in Pisces. This is your reading. So it says step out of your comfort zone and balance spirituality with practicality. So like I said, it seems like most of you guys are really into manifesting. Instead of being on the quote unquote the Lulu side, take practical steps. Like you're stepping out of your comfort zone, Pisces, in this situation. I'm sure it's not for everybody, but for most people, it's going to be putting in the practical work. So like I said before with the example of the event or the party, you may need to lean more into the logistics of actually planning events like that. And it seems like you probably don't want to do that, but you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to get the light to shine on you, because these people aren't going to allow it to shine while you're around them. They're not going to put the spotlight on you. You have to create the environment yourself, and that's going to take a little bit of action and work. Don't just rely on manifesting with your thoughts and spirituality. Get out of your comfort zone and actually do the boring work, the boring parts, the planning and the logistics. Like if you want to put on the show, go all out. Don't just dream about it. You guys have a practical side also. It may be a little uncomfortable and you may feel a little bit out of place doing the behind the scenes work, but it'll make your stars shine brighter because it's your event, it's your work. You're putting yourself on display. For your oracle cards, you have Sun and Moon, Anointment for Higher Purpose. You have Hawk Spirit, it's time for your assignment. Conflict, Trouble in Paradise, of course, and you have Snake Charmer. So with these cards, it's kind of just confirming what we've already been talking about. With the Sun and the Moon, you are everything, Pisces. And it's time for you to become everything. Like you have to put your all into whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because this conflict, it says trouble in paradise, but you haven't been in paradise, Pisces, if you're honest with yourself. But again, this conflict is going to come up. It maybe already has, but something happens next week to kind of put you into maybe a little bit of a defense mode, because you kind of need to be. Like the Snake Charmer card says, the power of charm and seduction, and you have that. You have what it takes to manifest this dream life, this social capital that you want, Pisces. You got it. So that's your energy reading for next week, the week of July 19th through the 25th. Good luck, Pisces. Thank you so much. I will see you later. Bye.